All right, bright lights, blue locking glasses, filming late night is what it is. My name is Nicky Muscle. Welcome back, mitigatestress.com. This video we're going to be covering tight pecs, tight shoulders, shoulder pain. Got a lot of people coming to me asking what can I do for shoulder pain. So I wanted to just do two main movements we're going to cover today, and then we'll throw in a third one, a bonus one there. But got some people coming asking, hey, can you shorten these videos up? I get it, some people's attention spans are like that of a mouse or an ant, but can't please everybody. Social media, I get it. But I'm gonna do my best to get straight to the point. We're gonna jump right into it because a lot of people got shoulder pain. Get yourself a barbell, a Smith machine, and or some parallettes. We're gonna unlock the pec minor first and foremost. This is the best way in my opinion because, watch closely, I'm gonna place the bar, whatever you're using, right in that crevice there that's near the pec minor, right? Like that. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to sink all of my body weight into that, literally. And then we're going to play with this. We're going to relax the arm completely because that's the goal. We want to go deep to the bone, relaxing as much as we can. We want to get about a 7 to 8, maybe a little bit more out of 10 pain. But it's not really pain. It's just dull, achy, tender sensation. And you don't want to really be in pain per se because that can take away and create more stress and tense you up even more, which is what we're not looking for. But we are trying to get ourselves somewhat uncomfortable. And what we're going to do is internally rotate, externally rotate, raise up, abduct, out, come in. Ooh, that's tender. Go back. And we're going to play with it slowly, right? 3 to 5 minutes each side. This is about rehydrating the fascia. The only way you're going to really rehydrate on a deep cellular level is if you go deep to the bone. There's a lot of people that really go too gentle with trigger pointing. And again, it's not dangerous what we're doing. We're just going deep as much as we can handle safely. All right, it's going to be your own discernment. You got to figure that out. Not medical advice. Breathe, relax. 3 to 5 minutes each side. I'm going to go to the other side now, just for the sake of time. Again, sinking into it. This is great if you got a lot of boxing. Even I've seen a couple wrestlers and Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu technicians pull their pec during sparring and stuff. And the pec is just, it's like the glutes of the upper body. It gets worked a lot. It's overused a lot. And it gets extremely dehydrated in this specific area, being the pec minor, that crevice right there. The whole thing gets tight, just like pretty much the rest of the body. But what I'm trying to say is there's always this specific trigger point that you can save time and hit, and it's going to act like a floodgate where it unlocks all this circulation and drainage rather than doing all these little pinpoint areas throughout your entire body. You're going to waste a lot of time. So if you find those gnarly hot spots, that makes the biggest difference. Focus on the heavy hitters rather than wasting your time with all these little pinprick areas, right? So again, the pec minor is going to be one of those floodgates, kind of like with the quads, the 45-degree part of the quad, right? That's going to be like the floodgate for the quads. And how do you know what a floodgate is? Well, it's simple. If it's extremely dehydrated, it's bound up, you even see like kind of skin folds around there, or it's just very hard, that's when you know it's bad. All right, 3 to 5 minutes each side, play with that, internal, external rotation. That's the first thing. You always want to trigger point first. And then what we're gonna do is a very simple corrective. I had to, again, widen the camera lens to allow you guys to see my full body, because what we're going to do is it's going to be total body corrective. So we're going to take a step forward. All right, so my right leg is forward. I'm going to reach with my left arm while I'm rotating to my right. And as I reach with my left arm, I'm going to internally rotate it as much as I can. That should create a nice stretch in the forearm and the biceps. All right, and then we're going to externally rotate, reach back. So externally rotating would be the thumb kind of going this way, palm up. Now, as we do that, I want to drive this thumb back like this and really open up that pec, that chest. So I'm using my rear delts, my posterior oblique sling. For this part, it's going to be my right posterior oblique sling, which is connecting to my opposite glute. We're going to hold that for like 10 to 20 seconds. You can go 30 seconds if you want. but you're literally fighting against your own body. It's almost like body weight isometric training. Other side. And we're going to spend more time on the tighter side. So again, let me get a little closer as you can see. And again, I'm using that pec. I'm driving this way to really stretch and open up that pec. Right, this way. Oh, it's like wringing out your fascia. Right, so you can do that for 30 seconds each side, 20 seconds each side. Just do it for a couple sets, a couple times a day, this combination. And on top of that, what I would recommend is adding a third component, which would be a form of play. So then you just start throwing. So you do your right side. I use black walnuts outside, or a softball, a lacrosse ball. You can throw with someone else if you want to. And all it's going to be is basically like this. You're going to step back and then boom. 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 You're going to use your whole body, right? You're just going to keep going back and forth. You're just going to play with it, right? So you can throw for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, but just get warmed up first, get comfortable, have some fun with it, but make sure that you do your trigger point deep first, 3 to 5 minutes each side. Then you do your correctives for at least 5 minutes total, just going back and forth 30 seconds like this. And see how I'm like rotating towards my leg, right? I'm rotating, I'm connecting the entire body. Right? Play with that. If you got any questions on the cues, we do have a course that goes into a lot more detail on the cues, the techniques, and the tips. But if you got any questions, simply just email us at support@mitigateyourstress.com, shoot us a DM on Instagram, or leave us a comment on YouTube. We will see you soon. Peace.